Hey ladies, it's Lindsay, and today's video is going to talk about how long it takes and how much it costs to be a Beachbody coach. So we'll talk about what the sign up and ongoing costs are and how much time it will take on a day-to-day basis in order to be a Beachbody coach. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about the cost to sign up and get started. So some MLM or network marketing or distributing companies usually require a initial investment fee of around $1,000 to $2,000. And that hefty initial investment goes towards like some package to help you start up and I guess position you to have everything that you need to get going, which usually is some sort of inventory. But with Beachbody, that's not the case. To sign up and to get started and to become a Beachbody coach and, a couple of clicks, it is $40 to become a coach. So you can't even compare those two. Now, there's another alternative to paying that $40 signing up being a coach, and that is signing up to become a coach for free. And the way that you sign up to be a coach for free, I know that sounds like way too good to be true, but that's just how awesome our company is by signing up with a challenge pack, or if you've purchased one in the past. But usually new coaches are signing up with a challenge pack because they want another program for down the road, and they want more Shakeology. Because you need those tools, right, to get started, to work on yourself so that you can start sharing about those products. So it's pretty awesome that the startup fee to become a coach can be completely waived from Beachbody because you're making an investment in yourself, which is in turn making an investment in your business. I think that's pretty sweet. You also need to know that on a month-to-month basis, there is a $15.95 business service fee. And before you get pouty about having an ongoing monthly fee to maintain your business, let me kind of go back a little bit before we continue moving forward. Okay, so as Beachbody coaches, we earn 25% commission when our clients and customers enroll with us and purchase something. So you earn 25% commission right there. Now, on the flip side of that, with our personal orders, we save 25%. That's not just on Beachbody swag and performance line items and new programs. That is also on our monthly Shakeology. So with monthly Shakeology, which is about $130, as coaches, we save about $32 per order on our Shakeology because of the discount that we get. Okay, so this is the part where we go and we move forward again. So even though we pay that $15.95, let's round it up to $16 business service fee each month, we still save $16 on our Shakeology order every single month. To be a coach, to have that order, and to have a business. That's a pretty sweet deal. Now, let me explain to you what that $16 a month does for your business. This isn't just a fee that you pay to be part of a club. This money is going somewhere. This $16 accounts for a whole bunch of stuff in your business that you probably either don't want to do yourself or that would cost you a lot more time and money if you were to just do it yourself and not pay that $16 fee to Beachbody each month. Okay, so let me tell you just really quickly what it is. I won't get into the nitty-gritty. First of all, that business service fee covers, here's a big one, product handling and shipping. So when your customers order from you, they're not ordering from this giant supply that you're having to keep in your garage or in your coat closet. You're not having to buy a bunch of product to keep at home and then make post office runs to ship it out to people. Beachbody handles order fulfillment and shipping, which is huge. Okay. It also covers your website domains. So people can go to your customized Beachbody websites and purchase from you there. It covers those. And sometimes there are some other tools that you can use that I think customize our experience even more for our customers, and those are free. But it covers those websites if that's something that you want to use, you'll have them. It covers customer service. So if there's an issue with a customer's order, or if the website's being funky, or if somebody needs to make a return or exchange something, because we have 30-day guarantee on all of our products, basically. If your customer needs to take care of that, we have an entire team that is available all the time, and they're wonderful, and they take care of it for you. Okay, not to mention the buku bucks that Beachbody has spent on branding and marketing over the past however many years, and what they're spending now. That is why so many people own our products, guys, because they're up late at night watching infomercials and stuff like that, and they're thinking to themselves, okay, oh my gosh, I need this, and then they order it, or that's how they hear about it, and then they end up looking for a coach. So Beachbody spends a lot of money on branding and marketing. You'll hear it on I know infomercials used to be the big way, but now I hear it on the radio, and I see Facebook ads, and I've heard it on Sirius radio before, and I'm pretty sure on Pandora or something. But anyways, it pays for that too. So the $16 is money well spent. Not to mention, when you pay that $16, you in turn, from being a coach, get 25% off your orders. So in my opinion, it's kind of a no-brainer. There is little to no risk, because your ongoing cost is going to support you taking care of you and helping other people. You get a discount on your stuff, and you're making money at the same time. So I would say that that's pretty sweet, right? Okay, so this is the other part, and this is important for us to talk about. How much time it's going to take you to be a Beachbody coach on a daily basis, ongoing. Okay, so really, this is kind of what you decide to make it, which is nice, right? This business can grow with our life. But let's just kind of talk in general. So say you are interested in signing up and building a business, but you do want to, kind of ease into it. A lot of times when people start businesses, they are sacrificing some serious time, with family, like every extra waking moment. Okay, that's not the case. It's going to require some discipline with your time for sure, and you may have to make some sacrifices with, maybe it's television time, or maybe your sleep schedule, even if you want to be creative and not take away at all from your family. So it's going to take an investment, but it's not going to be anything like if you were to just start up a traditional business in terms of your financial investment and your time investment. So let's just talk in general. Say you're signing up to build a business and you're wanting to ease into it. Okay, so this is what I usually tell people to be prepared for. Let's go back again really quickly to the 3 vital behaviors that we've talked about. So first of all, being proof of the product. If you're being proof of the product, your Shakeology takes about 2 minutes to whip up, so we're just not even going to count that. Then you have your workout. So say you're doing a 30-minute a day program, there's 30 minutes. Obviously if you're doing a different program and it's 45 minutes, then it's 45 minutes. But that's your first vital behavior. Okay, your second vital behavior is personal development. And what I usually tell people to do is to spend 10 minutes a day doing some sort of personal development, whether you are sitting down and you're reading a book, or you are just popping in some earbuds and you're listening to, a podcast or something like that. Now, if that's the case and you prefer podcasts or an audiobook, you can multitask. So in some ways, it's kind of a wash with that 10 minutes of time. But if you prefer to sit down and take notes and highlight and all that jazz, then factor in, 10 minutes for personal development a day. Okay? And then the third vital behavior was invite, invite, invite. Okay, so there is something called a power hour that we use as coaches, and it's essentially a list of business behaviors that we can do on a daily basis to move our businesses forward, and it's broken down into a really streamlined checklist. So if you sit down and you're following this to-do list and you're silencing distractions that you have the ability to silence, I know that sometimes obviously our kids or whatever it is can alter what our schedule is that we make for the day or whatnot, but if you can silence distractions like putting your phone on vibrate and not scrolling your Facebook feed, then you really can knock this out in a focused hour. So if you add all that up, you're looking at about 1 to 2 hours a day for your business, which is also taking into account time for you to work on your mind and your body. Pretty sweet. So it's not that bad, especially, again, when you think about what you would be investing in terms of time and money for a traditional business startup. So this is something that, in terms of those 1 to 2 hours, that you can sit down and do in a focused amount of time, or you can do, half sitting down in a focused amount of time, and the other half, maybe you work in what we like to call power pockets, which are those 10 to 20 minute pockets throughout our days that we do all have. Some people are like, I don't have free 10 to 20 minutes throughout my day, every day. But usually we do, and it's time that we spend either turning on our TV or looking up recipes or scrolling on Pinterest or scrolling on Facebook or whatever it is. There is time in our day. It's just a matter of being wise with our time, identifying time sucks, and then, of course, maybe making some sacrifices here and there. I can tell you that when I got started with my business and I was working another job and getting ready for deployment and all this stuff, I did make some sacrifices with time. I got up early in the morning. I was doing T25, literally getting up at like 4:30 to work out. Got that done. Right after that, I did my personal development. I had my breakfast, I did my quiet time, that was all done, and I planned out kind of my posts for the day since I was going to be at work. And then during my lunch break, and then when I got home from work, that was when I knocked out my power hour, either if I could get it done all at once or if I did break it up in halves. So, there was giving up a little bit of sleep in the morning and then maybe giving up a 30-minute show at night. But you're able to get it done. If it's important for you and you have a big enough why, then it's actually pretty easy to do. Now, as your goals grow, as you are in this business longer and you're realizing what is possible if you invest time and you grow your skill set and you become more successful, and then you're reimbursed for it, you might decide to invest more time as time goes on in your business. And I can tell you now that I do spend more time in my business because I realize, what an investment I'm making. But just in general, getting started, guys, I would say plan for about 1 to 2 hours a day, and you can grow a very successful business. Being a Beachbody coach is not something that should be overcomplicated, and it's not something that should be taking away from your life. It's something that should be adding to your life. It's also very simple, as long as we stay disciplined and we stay consistent. So I hope that answers some of your questions. If you have additional questions about the financial or the time investment of being a coach, please drop them below. And I'll see you tomorrow for our next video.